But, okay, are we good? We're good. What's going on, stream? You gotta give me a few minutes. I thought I'd have this map finished by now, but I don't have it finished. We'll switch over to Pantheon momentarily. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Thursday. We're almost to the weekend. I don't know what the game plan is for this evening. I know there's a couple of people that won't be on. If we can't get a group straightened out, we might go pug, possibly. I probably shouldn't do that until we kill the boss. Speaking of... Oh, it's these guys. Oh, I knew it was... Stupid spears from the top got me. Oh. Wait a minute, where's the boss? It rotated the map and put me in it. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. That's what I like to see. That's not what I like to see. We don't want to leash them. Fantastic. Now we get jumped. Everybody drops down. Well, we didn't get much for loot. And we don't have the abyssal depths up, which is unfortunate. 3 revives. Well, without the abyssal depths up and the boss just killed, I think the map's done. Yeah, I don't see it. That checkpoint leads nowheres? Hey, Ninjaneer, what's happening? 10 stream streak. Holy smokes. What's going on? How you doing? We'll be in Pantheon in a few minutes here. Just trying to make sure I got this map covered. I goofed up and died and lost a pretty cool dungeon. I don't think there's gonna be anything else here though. I think once you kill everything. Yeah, I think we're done. Now, I don't know what the plan is for Pantheon this evening, because I believe there are some people that aren't going to be here this evening. Okay, we're good. Let's go back to town. Or, I should say, back to our hideout.
Go on. Yes. Choose what you need. I will make use of this. Time is of the essence.
Ooh, we're starting to get 15s now. Interesting. Flame wall or unearth? Probably unearth. Okay, let's switch over. I jumped into that PAX Day game, or PAX Die game. Took a look around last night for about 40 minutes or so. I can't quite put my finger on it. I mean, it seems like it's definitely a survival MMO. We didn't have much for PvE killing content. I had to go around and kill some goats, and I think I killed a couple of boars. Oh, Black Moon's got some population. That's cool. We could probably do the necro. What are you doing tonight, Ninjaneer? What's happening? Do I not have... Oh, there it is. Well, sir, I forgot about my coffee. How crazy is that? Mm. Mm-mm. Wonder if I shouldn't jump into New World and check out the new content. Nah, probably not. I don't think I'd be in there long term. Well, sir, the server's not cooperating this evening. We took alchemy, brewing, and cooking. So they're revamping this town, apparently. Actually, what are we, 23? We don't have any glyphs, okay. I want to see if the orcs up here are dark blue. Because then while we're waiting for people to get on, we could at least get a bit of experience. That's green. That's green. This person's going the same place, I think. Dark blue. Interesting. What is my pet doing? Oh my goodness, where's my pet? There you are. Attack, fool. I forgot, we had our pet on Stay Still last night in Mad Run. So he wouldn't have come with me. He was back in town. Fine time to get something in my eye. I was outside for a while before I went live because I was doing some yard work. I have a pretty large tree in the front yard and it decided to start dropping leaves everywhere. So I went out to try and clean up as much as I could so that I wouldn't have to put up with my neighbors. I got that done, but I think I must have got something. Something might have been sitting on my eyelid and now it's in my eye. That's a nuisance. That's a rune caster. Wonder if the rune caster will nuke my pet. We'll let him walk back. Do we know if Bob said if he'd be around tonight? Right. Mm. How far down are you walking? Another runecaster. Runecasters are a nuisance. You're too close. I need you to walk off. I love how much light that gavel gets. Alright, so we'll do this. I'll get you to stand here. We're going to slow him. Run him out of range. Nope, didn't work. Pet ran in after I told him not to. We gotta get him dotted now, just in case the runecaster walks back. Alright, now when this runecaster comes down, we'll attack him and see what happens. $10 plat for the Glacial War. Man, people are... I don't have words. I don't have words. $10 plat is a stupid price for anything in this game. Where's that runecaster? That's a skirmisher. Is that the runecaster? That's the runecat. Wow, he walks all the way down there. That's a nuisance. Oh, wolf. Uh-oh. Is that the runecaster or skirmisher? He's gonna bring his friend. That's the runecaster. Okay, let's heal the pet. Then we're gonna tag this guy with a slow. Man, he does so much damage to the pet. Hey, Vec, what's going on? 450. Wow, we have almost as much mana as we do hit points. That's not what I was expecting. I didn't even see this guy. Okay, stuff went from being dark blue to green. Okay, you guys are dark blue. Mm-hmm. Another green. Probably should have healed my pet. Mm-hmm. You're green too. You're dark blue. Uh-oh. This might be bad. This might be bad. Oh, I'm out of mana? That's not good. Nice. Yeah, I thought I had yard bags to put the leaves in. I don't know how you guys do your garbage down where you reside, but up here we have regular garbage, organic, and recyclable. And for the organic, we have this green, what we call the green cart. I got that loaded with leaves, and I thought I had 3 bags down in the basement. They're like probably around 5 feet high, I guess. Probably 2 feet wide. Nope, not a bag. So now I got a bunch of leaves all piled up next to my front steps. And I hope there's no wind tonight, because if there is, it's going to blow them all over my neighbor's yards, which is what I was trying to avoid. But according to the weather forecast, there's no wind for the next couple of days, so it should be okay. So I'll pick up bags tomorrow, and then we'll try and get more of the leaves put away. I just don't want to deal with my neighbors. When you're a homeowner, chat, just so you know, you're responsible for your own yard. So if your neighbor's stuff winds up in your yard, unfortunately, you don't go after the neighbor. You gotta clean that stuff up yourself. Light blue. What? Okay. I really want to try and get 24, because that's our next pet. Actually, I never thought about this, but we could always invis ourselves now that we have it. And then run around and met up when we have to sit down. Light blue. Green. Wait a minute, how'd you aggro? Oh, the wolf can hear me. The shaman was nice enough to do a run by buffing. If you're in chat for whatever reason, thank you. Guessing these guys are running back and forth, killing all the yard trash. Well, maybe not. You didn't get this guy. Oh no. Oh. That was close. I'm on the necro at the moment. Just running around killing what I can. The cons. Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong button there. Just running around trying to kill whatever I can that comes up as close to dark blue as possible. Waiting to see if anybody else is going to happen to get on. That was rude. Well, we're 20% in. Oh, can I not harvest? Just the orcs. Although there's not many that are dark blue. They're like light blue and green for the most part. No room? Oh, no room. What are we doing there? Let's get rid of that. Oh no. Oh, really? Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a run. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Really? I thought those were closer to 30. Are they only 20? Yeah, I'm trying to see how close I can get to 24, how much progress I can put into 24, because that's my next pet. Now, this guy should not see me, right? Right, okay, so the wolves smell you. They're all light blue. Well, we'll say thank you. We just got enchanter buffs. I can't buff you, man. Necromancers are greedy. Our buffs are only self-only. That's light blue. Everything is light blue. You're dark blue. Let's go after you. You're green. You're light blue. You're green. You're dark blue. What are you? You're dark blue also, okay. You know the runes don't sell for much, so there's not really a point in having them. Oh, that's an idea too. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I was thinking about that earlier, and I'm like, well, I don't want to go into Hangor because they're all group mobs. But you're right. That whole climb up is there are wolves and spiders. Yeah. Nope. Not at all. My pet gets melted, and then I get melted. I wonder how well. I mean, it's a huge change in damage. This is probably a bad idea. Oh, wait, that's my weapon. Let's see how you do as far as damage. Okay, it's about, what, a quarter of his health? I'd say about a quarter. That was a spellcaster, though. That's a dark blue. This would be a good test. Uh-oh, 2. That's not good. Well, that's not bad. Crush, you're leveling your fear as you level. Oh, my fear. Nope, I am not. That's the tank in me, man. that's the tank in me. Going face to face. Whoops. You're right. I'm supposed to be skilling up my fear. I had it here. I didn't mean to rhyme. You're right, because we got the 18-second fear. Well, bugger. Alright. Alright. Don't shoot me. Gesundheit. Alright, I don't like the pet having a spear and shield. The gavel is still the way to go. I thought the shield would help with defense, but it does not. Okay, man. Enjoy your laundry. As much as one can. Alright. Best bet, just view your pet as an extra dot. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. What are you working on? Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is so hilarious. For what? Well, so Crush is 33. Well, for upper BRK, you just need to be 30. So whatever class you have, if you were looking like to step in one night for upper BRK, you'd want to be level 30 minimum. Going in there, you could probably get by with 27, which would be 6 away from 33. Not down below. Up top you will. That's why I don't spend time recasting trying to get max level. You're just trying to get XP or testing. Just trying to get XP. I was waiting to see if a couple other people were going to get on. They usually get on a little bit later. Like probably within like the next 10 to 15 minutes. So I just came out here with the Necro just to mess around with them. I completely forgot to use Sphere. I was using it all the time like 3 days ago. And then I took it off my bar for the intelligence debuff and forgot to put it back on. There, 41. 40 and 41. Yeah, we've gotten about 20% this evening so far. Haven't been on long. A number of these have been light blue, though. I'm trying to stick to dark blue as best I can. That Runecaster's going to aggro, right? Oh, maybe not. Interesting. I thought they would have socialed each other. I mean, you could always try the other shard, too, don't forget. Well, I was thinking Bob would have popped on, but he's not here yet, so I'm guessing he's probably not going to be here. Where would you suggest at 23 that I could go and try and solo reliably, or at least get dark blues? Out here, I mean, some of the stuff out here is dark blue, but most of it seems to be light blue or green. Eastern Plains? My guildie said the same thing. He said I should go to the solo wolves. Let me see who's on in our level range. 19 to 25? No. We're 23, so let's go 20, 21, 27. I can imagine. Poor Aragan. What's that? Gotcha. What about Hangor? Not inside Hangor, but like the cliffside leading up to it. Would that be alright? I mean, there's still a couple of heroic orcs I'd have to worry about, but the wolves and the spiders up there, I think would be okay at our level. Were you zoning? Density's pretty... Yeah, that's true. Rude. Dude. Alright, whatever, pet. Get him. Get him. There you go. Man, I completely forgot about fear. Dude. Can I fear in Mad Run and not aggro other mobs? Or does a fear automatically... If a feared mob runs through a mob, it automatically aggroes? Because I feel like I wouldn't have used fear in Mad Run for the 18-second timer. It's up to 18, by the way. They did not. They haven't announced it. We just know it's coming in November. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, that's better. You're going to stop and investigate. Nope, we're just out of range. Perfect. Uh-oh. %. We have our LFG tag up, but no go at the moment. The woodcutters in BRK are what, 15, right? I think they're 15 to 18. But I think they're elite. So that's not an option. Really? Yellow at 25. I don't know. You'll have to try it and tell me. Rude. Yeah, the fear definitely makes it easier. For sure. Wonder if we should run over to BRK. With how much damage your dots do, you should be able to throw your 4 and then roll to the next one. Let me find 2. Oh, that guy's dark blue. Hang on. I can't pass up the dark blues. Oh, check that out. That was quicker. Gotta sit down and med. Interesting. What level are the dogs in Silent Plains? They're low 30s, right? I think they're low 30s. I wanted to think they were mid 20s. I think they're low 30s. I think they're around the same as the Smoldering. I could be wrong. I don't remember. Low 30s? Yeah, that's what I thought. 31, 32. We'll go back to town. We'll sell. We'll go over to BRK and see if anything's going on over there. $72. And that was yellow. No, this guy's only 23. So that would put them 21 to 24. Let's go back to town. You will need a better tool. Oh. Oh, I need more room. Okay, hang on. Okay, that should do it. Okay, how did we do? 7 scrap. Okay, that's good. That's good. Nothing there. All right. I guess we could always run with Invis, too. I gotta start getting used to my spells, man. I don't play this guy enough, and we don't play casters. I completely forgot about Fear for the last 3 days. We just got Invis yesterday. Now, crystalline leg plates for 40 gold. That's somewhat sensible. I could see that. Somebody tried to sell the Glacial War Axe for 10 plat. That's just insane. I mean, I guess if you already got 500 plat, have at it. Ichabod Crane. Oh, they are chevron. Okie dokie. And they're dark blue. Hmm. Interesting. Hello, boys. What's going on? Uh-oh. Archer's gonna get me killed. Back off, back off, back off. Well, that's interesting. So the archers... So why would the archers aggro nobody else? Yeah, prepare to attack. They don't have a faction. Okay, so they're designed to just attack everybody. I really probably shouldn't be out here anyways. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought, you know, we'd be able to run through the keep since these guys are all cold stare. But those archers are going to be a problem. That's not cool. What's the whole point of having the faction if the archer's just going to put you in faction? I don't think VR was thinking when they did this. They put all the Black Rose on a faction, and the archers aren't on a faction, so the archers will plink you to death. You can't do anything about it except try and run past them. I bet you if you kill an archer, you get hit with the Black Rose penalty. I guarantee you. So they didn't put them on a faction, yet you still get penalized. That's not cool. You don't have any traits. You can't see me, right? You can't see me either. Interesting. You're dark blue. Oh, you're all dark blue. Interesting. Wonder if I can run all the way through the... I guess I could probably run... Well... I guess my assumption would be the rats wouldn't be on... Or the rats will probably be on the same faction. So the rats would probably kill us. So I guess really the only thing I could get run through would be the Black Rose humans. The wolves would probably smell me out. Actually... let's go see what the wolves con. This is a whole new world to me now that these guys are non-aggro. Not to mention we can invis now. Oh, we might not be able to... we can run all the way to the back, though. Yeah, we're too far up to see anything rendered. We gotta be careful. Our level is gonna give us a massive aggro circle. Here we go. Cold stare. Cold stare. Okay, so the wolves are on the same faction. Well, there's no way the rats are on the same faction. So I'm sure the rats would own us. Druid over there. Oh, Dire Lord right there. Level 50s. Gotcha. They're doing Mage Lord. Alright, well, we're not having any luck with the group here. So out we go. We could maybe run over to Helnir's. Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, there's pretty much nobody on. Everybody was, well, I shouldn't say everybody. A couple were on earlier, but they had to take off for real life stuff. I don't think Kara's going to be on probably till Saturday. I thought Bob would be here this evening, but he hasn't logged in yet, so I'm guessing tonight and tomorrow is going to be rough for him. So for tonight anyhow, I would probably put your LFG tag on and see if you can get into a group. We don't have anything going at the moment because it's just Wand and I. Just wouldn't want you to sit around doing nothing, waiting, and then, you know, waste your evening. I mean, obviously, you're more than welcome to just chill here, too. But you should definitely put your LFG tag up. Someone will grab you. Everybody was doing that this evening. Someone had laundry. Someone had to go help somebody. Interesting. We need health. Here we go. Alright, let's go over to Halnir's. This will be interesting because with Invis, we should be able to get, I mean, pretty much most of the way through Halnir's, right? So we could jump down to the Ghosts. The Ghosts start, what, 21? I mean, there'd have to be people in there, of course. We're already LFG tagged and we've already advertised in OOC, so if anybody's in Mad Run, they would see it. But we'll go over to Halnir's anyways. I've said this before. Thursdays tends to be really weird for the game. A lot of times you'll get guild members that are taking out like specific names, but as far as pickup groups, there's not too many running. The population typically doesn't tend to be as plentiful on Thursdays. Now it could be that people are raiding in other games. Thursday is probably the most popular raid night for both EQ and WoW. So, or Thursday is one of them. I think it's pretty much the last raid night before the weekend. So it could be that people aren't here because of that. Could be something completely different. I have no idea. I thought about logging back over into PAX Day, but yeah, I'm kind of questioning that game. I don't know how long you're going to have to gather resources and build stuff before you can actually get out and start killing stuff. It's interesting. I jumped into it last night after stream for like 30 minutes. We harvested a bunch of rocks and wood, and I think we managed to build a stone axe or a mining pick, a wood axe, a skinning knife. What aggroed me? Oh, interesting. You're green. Wait, how are you moving so fast with snare on? Holy light, Batman. What just happened? Here we go. Oh, there's nobody in here. Yep, it's a light night. You can't harvest while you're in Viz, right? You have to break in Viz in order to harvest. Yeah. I was thinking to myself, we could go get some Glimmort. We can't get Glimmort. Well, what do we do, chat? Do we log on some different tune? You guys want to see PAX Day? It's unfortunate we can't get a group this evening. I could log in the Enchanter maybe, see if the Enchanter can get a group. I like playing the Necro though. Hilarious. Is there diminishing returns on fear, or can I just fear over and over again? You've killed the Witch of the Wood 42 times, still no idol? We had one drop 2 nights ago. I didn't know that the witch dropped an idol, and the group was all excited about it. I'm like, okay, sure. I knew there was the melee idol over at the manor. Yes, sir. And you mean inside AVP? Yeah, time would be the issue. This is one way to level up manifestation. It's the nice make you escape. Yeah. I got confused. I got confused last night when they were in skeleton form, and I thought it was my pet. We were fighting in... Where were we fighting? No, it wasn't last night. It was the night before. And we were... I think we were fighting between the witch and Nidar. And I kept saying to myself, why is my pet not attacking? And it didn't dawn on me to pay attention to the weapon, because obviously my pet is holding a war gavel. And then it dawned on me too late. The group had a good laugh about it, but it hadn't registered that the illusion was part of the idol. That's green too. We could do that. I think it's Nath. $63. We got to get to 72. $289, $288. So 9. No. I have one of my earrings is the Bloody Celis Shard, so 1 strength, 2 wisdom. I have the +2 charisma brass stud earring. And then I have +3 intellect rings. My neck is the Galdassi necklace. That would be intelligence? Sure. If you've got the material, man, I'll take them. Ooh, no XP yet. Mob is green. No, I'm running around just outside Halnir's now. A number of these things are green, so I'm just trying to max out my fear skill. I completely forgot about fear. I was reminded about using fear. Dude, fear makes it so easy. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you fire your snare, make sure it lands, then you hit them with the slow, then you fear them, and then your pet just chases them around, and then you just keep fearing them. I don't even need to apply dots. That's gray. We're too far. Oh, what are you? You're gray. We need to kill some frogs too, right? We need to get the intelligence food, but I think it's frog meat that we use for it. There's no frogs worth XP though. That's gray. To be honest, the slow itself is more of a mana suck than any real value, if you're doing it right. So I shouldn't worry about the slow out here, I should just worry about keeping them feared. Oh, you're gray too. Everything spawned a lower level. Oh, you're gray too. You're green. I guess we could just kill this stuff and hope the respawn is green. We could also head out. Why don't we head out towards Hangor? Let's just take a peek. I think the wildlife out there is 18, isn't it? I think it's 18. Hey, Uke, what's happening? Been a minute. How you been? What have you been doing? Eastern Plains? Yeah, I know. It's just, it's such a trip, or such a journey. I was looking for a couple people to be on this evening, but they never made it on. That's true. We could have made it there by now. Oh, look, we haven't seen Darkwater in a while. There he is, leaving his corpses again. You've been playing PoE too? Dude, I got 3 tunes. The one I've been trying to work with is a witch minion build, or a necromancer build. I think she's 72 at the moment. I'm trying to run maps. Trying to get good. Blood Mage physical skills. Bone Cage and Bone Storm is awesome. Got it to 91. I don't think we're 91. No, I think she's only in her 70s. And then we have a melee tune. I think that's 50 something. And then we have another melee type tune. It's 30 something. I think the 50 something is focused on the shield and the 30 something is two hand. Oh, yours is 91. Gotcha. Or she would go right over to the bear. Uh-oh. Bolt's a cold stare on this tune, so we're good. Haven't really did anything in Pantheon for a while. I wish I could say the same, Uke, but dude, I'm still getting drawn in. Every evening, here I is. I was looking at PAX Day yesterday or last night at the end of the stream. I probably jumped in for about 30 minutes. It seems interesting. I might have seen 2 other people. I mean, it said the server that I chose had some population on it, but when you start out, you're in a like a kind of like a big valley area, and it looks like a dozen people have all tried building stuff, but there was nobody on at the time. We went and mined some rock and cut down some trees. Haven't built anything though. Pax Day, Paxdei. They just released it or launched it yesterday, day before yesterday. I'm just at the bottom of the start to Hangor. I'm in the green area where all the beetles and the bears are. Okay, why are we not getting XP skill ups? There we go. Wait, 72, is that the max? Wait, what just went up to 72? Manifestation. I just said that same thing like 3 minutes ago. I was running down the side of Halnir's, and he's got a corpse up on the hill, and I was like, oh, there's Darkwater again. My buddy just found another Darkwater corpse. I don't know what Darkwater's doing, man, but every time he's on, he's leaving corpses everywhere. Maybe we have to zone for the skill to update? Is that what's happening here? Because it says we're at 63, but we just got our 72nd point. Hello, sir. That would be me. I was just... It's a bunch of greens. I was just going around leveling up fear. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. There. 34 intellect. Green. Everything here is green. I haven't gone up the ramp yet, no. There's no non-chevron down below, right? Down by the river. They're all chevroned, right? Yeah. Wow, someone's buying Brace of Claws for 7 plat? Want to see how the pet does against this guy. Those are green. That's gray. Flag beetle is gray. Spindle is green. Oh yeah, he's yellow. Bear's green. That orc is light orange. That's gray. That's gray. Nope. That howler's yellow. We can see what's up. Let's see what's up. Pet is getting eaten. Oh, he's going too far into the cold. Oh no. Snare broke. No, don't go out of range. There we go. No pet, no pet. That was yellow. Okay, gotcha. That boar's elite. Oh, all the boars are elite, right? Yeah, they're all elite. There's another howler. Spear's not going to work very well around here, though, because if he goes through a boar, he's going to aggro the boar, right? How did I find BRK overall? So we were in the, well, we were all through the chasm, so we've pretty much done the chasm. We killed all the names down there at least once. We did the main level all the way to the back, but we haven't done what's considered upper Black Rose Keep. That's the 30 plus content. We have a couple of people who I was normally running with who hadn't been on for a couple of weeks, about a week and a half or so, due to real life issues. 9 minutes. And they finally got back, but their schedule's a little spotty for right now. I think it'll become more regular probably towards the end of the month. So we've been holding off on upper Black Rose Keep until we all got to about level 30. Now Cruciferous is 33, so I'm good there. But for what we've crawled and cleared, I think Black Rose Keep is a pretty cool place. It will definitely keep people for a while if you go in at the earliest level, so around level 20. So if you go in around level 20, or 15 to 20, and you start with the lumberjacks in the yard, you could be in there for a very long time, all the way up to 40. Now, we have the Wild Blood update coming within the next 2 weeks. So there's going to be more mobs there. Now, I had said this whole time that I was trying to keep Cruciferous in... Oh. I gotta get out of the frigid. Are you able to buy the glyphs by chance? When... well, no, I don't worry about it for right now. I'm good for right now, but Later on, I might ask you to pick me up a set just to be safe. I was standing there for a minute, and all of a sudden, the one debuff I had turned into 3, and I started losing my health, and I'm like, uh-oh. Don't fear, just kite. Okay, right on. Well, this isn't gonna be. Yeah, I got that graphical bug too. Yeah, so sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So Cruciferous is 33, and I had said all this time that I was trying to keep Cruciferous in Black Rose Keep, so that we could see what it's like to go through at level, so that it's fair. However, with the Wild Blood update coming in the next, I would say, 2 weeks, my two options are take Lancelot off the bench, but I don't want to do that because he's still level 30. I have a feeling the Wild Bloods are going to come out around level 32, 33. So we might just take Cruciferous when the update happens and move him over there, over to Silent Plains. What's that? Oh, okay, gotcha. We have that Hangor bug now where it's going to be snowing. It's not supposed to be snowing out here. But I am intrigued to see what they're going to do with the Wild Bloods. I'm wondering, the newsletter that went out, or the email that went out a couple days ago, referenced an outpost and then the village, but it said the village was sealed by magical thorns. So I'm guessing we're going to have to try and find some sort of quest starter to interact with the outpost, and then going through the outpost is going to give us access to the village. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, apple tree. I like they made them a little bit bigger. And they changed the art style of the Wild Blood, so the Wild Bloods look different yet again. So for those who don't know, the history of the Wild Bloods graphically, in the beginning when they first came out, they were human. They were all human. Then they were, I guess VR was playing around with AI a few months ago, and they did a few samples of what AI thought Wild Bloods would look like. So then they went and applied that graphical appearance to the Wild Bloods, which was kind of artsy, feline kind of, I guess. And now they've gone with what looks like lycanthrope style, like the lycanthrope in Eastern Plains. But they don't run on all fours, or it looks like they're standing bipedal. So I'm assuming maybe they're a more evolved version of the lycanthrope from Night Watch. I'm not sure offhand, but the image, the screenshot on that email shows them standing as if they're bipedal. So I don't know if they'll have any relation to the Eastern Plains dudes, but they might. Hello, Roahiel. Roahiel. So many spots in this game could just use a quick name or two. Yeah. The Vurulu, Zavrulu, whatever. What are they? Narulu, Nazulu. Those guys. Yeah, there's nothing with those guys at the moment. Yeah, they definitely have a wolf appearance or a lycanthrope appearance. I can get the frost glyphs if you need. Oh, that's you, Yuke. Okay. What is it? I think it's 3.5 gold, right? Ooh, I've only got 5 gold. Whatever. I need it. Come over here so I can pay you. Well, that didn't work. I appreciate it, man. Actually, I guess I will stock bind and I will run back to the gate as well. No sense in you going all the way back there and then running all the way back out there again. I don't need the toxic ones, you just the frost ones, obviously. I wish they made Halnirs a bit more dangerous with the toxic, like it used to be. Halnirs used to be dangerous with the toxic acclimation. Now it's like nothing. I mean, if you stand in it long enough, it'll probably be something you'll pay attention to, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. If you were anywhere near those green crystals 10 months ago, you were dead. Like, it was just as violent as the Hangor debuffs. But then they pretty much switched it off, or took it from, if it was scaled at 100%, they put it down to like 15. So now it hardly does anything. Your screen gets a little green around the outside, and that's about it. Man, personally, like, I was really disappointed at how they treated Halnirs. They shouldn't have softened it. They should have left it the way it was. People would have to pay attention, or else you're dead. You already got back there? Oh, sir, what are you, buffed? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Let's go put them on. Arms. Feet. Oh, whoops. Down there. I keep forgetting. Chest. Hands. Legs. Nice. Perfect. Okay, back we go. Or actually, I guess I could just stock Oh, I can't. We're locked out. That is. There's only 6. That was all 6. I had given you enough for them, right? I think they were 44 silver apiece. Or 40 something silver. Although your price might be different depending on... 43 each. Okay, that's right. Actually, I need health. There. You might have made money. That's fine. I needed the glyphs. The money's not that important. I got my 24 spells on me. You know, Krushnek still only has like 7 plat total on his whole journey. And 5 of that came from killing the dragon. So he's made probably in his 50 levels, Krushnek has probably made 2 plat. That's it. In 50 levels. I'm not even kidding. It's not even an exaggeration. It's about 2 plat. Dio has 1 plat, somehow at 27. Dude. Nope. I made pretty much no money. I could never loot stuff, man. Too many DPSs would loot during combat all the time. All the time. The healers never got a chance to loot. Tank never got a chance to loot. It's pretty ridiculous. But you didn't want to make a big fuss over it because you didn't want them picking up their ball and going home. They leave the group and all of a sudden that has a negative impact on the rest of the people in the group. So you just deal with it. But with that said, I didn't need to make a lot of money. Like Krushnek's like best in slot almost everything. He's killed everything except upper Black Rose Keep, and I won't take him in there because he's over level. If they put in more endgame stuff like Black Rose Keep Part 2, I'll consider taking him over there. But for right now, no. That's the charisma. That's the wisdom. We don't really need strength or wisdom. I'll put that away for the time being. Once ghosts went broke, yeah. Everybody was, I mean, realistically, the honest truth is, loot weapons and armor and delete everything else. Even in stacks, a lot of the trash loot won't equate to weapons and armor. So... Oh, wait. I wanted to try Hangor. Alright, Yuke, have a good night, man. What's this? Hang on a second, chat. Is indefinitely a word? Sorry, chat. I had to look at an audition that came to me. Alright, let's see what we can do here at Hangor. If I can find 7 or 8 mobs that I can cycle. Somebody already up here? That bear should be non-chevron, right? Ooh, that bear is red. That spider's orange. Do we try it? Oh, it's a bad idea. Orc is right there. I don't think spiders are social with anything, right? Here we go, chat. It's a bad idea. Oh. Didn't go off. That one's orange, too. I feel like this is a bad idea. Oh, you came back. I don't need you adding. And you're investigating. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's gonna die. It resisted. I might be dead. I might be dead. What is happening? How am I stunned for 10 seconds on a spider? If that bear aggro's some toast. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna do it, chat. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Ha ha ha, we did it. Messy. Messy is all shenanigans, but we did it. That was dark orange. Now problem is pet's too low level. So we have to get rid of him. Nice. Robert. And then a group came out here. Boo. Now we can't do the red guy. We're not going to pull the red guy. What level are these guys? 26. What plant is that? Is that herbs? It's herbs. Well, there's ore. That spider's red. The bear's red. This might not have been a great idea. That spider's red. I'm guessing everything out here is red. That's interesting. I could have swore we could have come out here starting around 24. But we're 23 and stuff is red. Which means it's like 27. Or 28. It's interesting, the orcs have been a lower level than the spiders. That rat's yellow. Okay, why is life drain resisting? The rat won't sniff us, right? Oh, yep. The rat most certainly will. Okay, why does that campfire not have the effect? I forgot. I forgot the debuffs can knock off invis. We'll have to sit here. So we need 36 to fully acclimate, and we're at 42. Intensity's gone 2 of 10. That should build up over time. Not that it matters, we really can't kill anything out here. There's a rat on the other side there. I could probably show you guys Hangor. I'd have to be careful. Let's go see how far in we can make it. Oops. Oh, we're not gonna make this. We're not gonna make this. I need a different ledge. Wait, isn't this the right? Am I not in the right spot? Climbing just probably isn't high enough. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to climb up top here. I can't grab this. This shiny surface means you can't grab hold of it. Now we need to see if we can regen faster than we take environmental damage. It does not look it. We're only 3 of 10. $216, $222, down to $210. Gotta get higher than $222 before we take the next damage. $232, $220. Okay, so we should be regenning faster than the damage done. Yeah, that's working. It's gonna take a minute. I mean, I guess realistically, we're not going to be fighting anything if I show you guys Hangor, so we can turn that off. Hey, Carrick. Climb the non-shiny rock to the right. Here? Oh, we have 4D, but what do we have 4 now? I thought we didn't get the fourth one till we got further in. Uh-oh, we're not gonna make this one either. This is gonna suck. Or not really. We'll have to level climbing. That's gonna be a problem. I don't think we're gonna be able to get up here. Oh yeah, our climbing's only 25. Level your climbing, chat. On all your characters, level your climbing. Every time you level, you get 3 points to your climbing. Make sure you max it out. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you Hangor. We have a potato. Will a potato help, I wonder? Potato might help. Let's regen to full. We'll burn a potato. Potato should get me up there. Four of 10. Okay. Potato. No way. A potato still doesn't give you enough? Dude. Bogus. I thought there was... I don't think I'm climbing in the right place. I thought there was a little edge you could sit down on. I might not be in the right place. That is the place? Hmm. I guess I just don't remember. We want this to get as close to 10 as possible. That way all these debuffs that we've gotten will do minimal damage. See, we just got hit 4 times. Must be a blizzard. Yeah, it's a blizzard. We're getting double tapped. That's not good. We gotta get out of here. Blizzard is a nuisance. So for those who don't know, randomly, Hangor can experience a blizzard, and when it does, it doubles the damage on all the debuffs. Just so you know. So instead of getting hit once, you get hit twice. Instead of getting hit twice, you get hit 4 times, like we just did. AFK climbing in Demeth under the rear exit is good. I think somebody's asking for a corpse summon, but I don't see them. It's really not supposed to be snowing here, by the way. Robert with the hammer. Hey, Insun, how am I liking that? Dude, the Necro's a phenomenal class. I've loved the Necro since Seasons. So, like, the Necro was unlocked back in October of last year during Seasons, and it was phenomenal right out of the gate. I rolled one just because I didn't want to roll yet another warrior at the time because I knew that Seasons was ending and early access was starting. And I think I got the Necro to about level 5, and I thought this is interesting. I don't typically play casters. And then 16 levels later, or 17 levels later at 22, I was like, oh my goodness, I took this Necro to level 22? I'm like, the Necro's phenomenal. Then I came into early access and rolled the Necro, but I just haven't played it much. But the Necromancer's phenomenal. Number of people are out there talking about how the Necro is broken and the Necro needs help and so on and so. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. The Necro is ridiculous. I pretty much controlled an entire Mad Run crawl last night with the Necro. Like, the Necro's ridiculous. I need hit points. There we go. What's my pet hit with that weapon? That's a good question. It depends on what we're fighting, but let me find something to send them against. Slog Beetle. Not going to have much hit points. $61. No, that's Frost Slash. So the hammer proc. So this War Gavel has a proc called Frost Slash. So the proc went off, and he swung for 72. And then he hit bash, so we don't count bash. So 61 for the proc, 72 for damage. So 133. Yeah, 133. Not bad. It's the next to the two-hander that drops in Black Rose Keep off the no, where's the two-hander drop? Del Taco. Tel Daedrus at the back of the Enclave, the raid target. She drops a two-hander that has like 100 and something damage. This is the second highest weapon in the game. At 49. You got your idol? Right on. Fantastic. Congrats to you. Let me... Yeah, I would say level 20 is a safe bet to go there. Yep. Group. If I hit group, does that count the pet, I wonder? Oh, it does. So auto attack was 67. Frost Slash was 41. Auto attack was 77. So about 70 damage is what the pet's swinging for. And that's with no buffs. All it has is 10% haste. Pick up that Moon Lily. 77, 53, 51, 61, 50, 57. So it varies. Wish you could right-click a mob to con it. Yeah, they leave right-click for the attack. I've had the Naz Zulu kill me, or whatever they're called, over in Eastern Plains because I went over to right-click to talk to them, and I didn't realize my mouse cursor turned to a sword. That was a bad day. I right-clicked and the whole camp jumped me. They can? I didn't know that either. Excuse me. Ah, gotcha. Wait a minute, where am I? I go the wrong way? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're around 31. What are my stats on the Necro currently? No problem. $23, $45, $28, $20, and $14. What trades do we have? We took alchemy and cooking. Yeah, alchemy, brewing, and cooking. Just on this guy. Alchemy needs more work. I agree. Krushnek is a master alchemist, and we ran through a whole bunch of stuff, like back in February, and unfortunately alchemy hasn't looked much better since then. So it was a bit of a disappointment. It was all right to get the disease and poison resist potions, but it took too much work to get the material, or it takes too much work to get the material. So I don't really do a lot of alchemy with Krushnek. I also don't like how little the potions heal for. The potions don't do a tank any good whatsoever. And I don't know why they put those. They put potions out in the Enclave. Those vials that you can pop for like 100 hit points. That doesn't do me any good on Krushnek. I got 2,200 hit points. 100 hit points won't save me from a combat round. And then it goes on a 3-minute cooldown? That's ridiculous. So yes, it does need work. But the main reason I took alchemy on Krushnek is because I took weaponsmithing on him. Because as a warrior back in the beginning, the understanding was the warrior was going to be able to use all the weapon types. So I took weaponsmithing, and then I had found out through somebody I knew in Seasons that you needed alchemy to make the tempers. What's that? You won't be feigned death when you log in. You'll be standing. Like, we didn't have the general merchant, the provisioner, or not the provisioner, the supply dude that everybody goes to buy all the crafting sub-combines, all the moon tempers, the flame tempers, what have you. We didn't have that. They put that in, they threw that in for early access because they wanted more people to be able to craft faster and more often so that they could get data, which makes sense. But as we get closer to launch, those merchants will disappear. People will have to do the sub-combines to get all the other material. Nope. But another account to transfer items to. Well, I'm waiting for them to honor my pledge so I can get my stuff too. But I guess they haven't honored everybody's pledges yet. I mean, they clearly haven't honored mine or two other friends of mine who pledged like back in the beginning, like back in 2015. I don't know. There were 6 or 7 things that were supposed to come with it, but I was looking for the additional copy of the game. I think there's supposed to be a ring of some sort, and well, I can't remember what else. And then the buddy keys went out, like whenever that was, 8 months ago. Buddy keys went out, and I thought that was the additional copy, but for me it wasn't. Come on, time. We need time. Boo. They do, they do. I mean, they're putting it in as quick as they can. I mean, we almost have a full continent, so that's good. I mean, there's months of content here. It's not like someone's going to be able to jump in at launch and be max level in a week or even 2 weeks. It's going to be a lot more crowded. Everything's going to be contested. It's going to be wild. It'll be absolutely wild. The competition for spawns. People think the honor system is going to get recognized when this game launches. Nope. You might find a handful of people that will respect the honor system, but there will be a lot of people looking for your camp. So, the time of, this camp taken, thanks, is out the window. When this game launches, it is so out the window. I want them to go ahead and make this unified change to the mobs so we can test and see how that goes. I'm still not sold on it. I like the game the way it's set up now because the Chevron mobs tell you you're not supposed to be there if you're not in a group. I'm all for that. People are like, wah, 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 I want to be able to get anywhere as anybody else can go. Well, that's ridiculous. In no universe should 1, 2, or 3 people be able to get where 6 people have to get to. That's not even a thing, but that's what people want. A lot of people. It's crazy. I mean, just turn it into a sandbox at that point. Oh, so many 50s in here. We need to get back on Crushiferous so I can start going through 30's content legitimately. I'm not going to bring Krushnek off the bench. He's level 50 and he's best in slot, and I'm not going to have him steamroll through lower level content because that's just ridiculous. I don't want that for the VODs or for people to check out. I want people to be able to click on my streams or my VODs and see that our group is at that level going through that content, which is what the people that I've been running with have been doing. So we're all pretty much staying to the point where we're not steamrolling and we're doing it on purpose. So that when you guys happen to tune in, you guys can actually see what a legit crawl looks like. Like everything my Necro has on me right now is well, except for the War Gavel on the pet. Everything on the Necro is attainable by level 24. and we're 23.3, so that's close enough. Well, actually, technically, a lot of the stuff is available by level 20 because we camped the Witch in Nidar. I wonder, we could probably start... We'd have to run all the way... we just have to go to Demeth, right? Why don't I walk you guys through the first bit of the Black Rose Keep quest line. So for those who haven't done the Black Rose Keep quest line yet, let me show you where it starts. I've only really shown it once before because I didn't really want to give it away. I want people to be able to find it, but I'll show you guys. So Black Rose Keep is all the way over here on the other side of the zone, but in order to pick up on the storyline quest that leads to all the lore and then gives you access to the part 2 of Black Rose Keep, which isn't in the game at the moment, what you're going to do is, now this is using perception. It's not going to be a purple pop down that gives you a message, but you're going to have to pay attention to the environment, so I'll show you. So you come into town, into Demeth, and back here where the enchanter merchants are, right here, there are 2 NPCs right here in the back of this building. As I approach, pay attention to their conversation. We were promised it would dock 2 nights ago. No contact, no crew, no crates, nothing. You think I'm not losing sleep? I sent Jacques down to Avelia the moment we missed the window. You sent Jacques? Alone? He knows how to ask quiet questions. If something went wrong, he'll sniff it out. Unless he's already in the water with the cargo. That's their conversation. Now, most players in passing would think that's just environment. There is no entry in our journal from that conversation. There was no update or pop-up or anything. But these guys' conversation mentioned Avelia, the docks, and a dude named Jacques. So that tells you to go to Avelia and go to the docks and see what happens. So we'll do that right now. Make sure you guys are taking notes. This is actually a cool quest line. And they're going to have a whole lot of this stuff in the game. So you're going to want to pay attention to just about every bubble that pops up. This is part of their, we're not going to tell you what to do, you're going to have to trip over it. I still have a quest set up on Krushnek that I'm not going to talk about until I get confirmation. I was able to finish what I believe is the first step of this quest line, but I haven't been able to find the second step, and I need confirmation that the quest line is in. I don't think the quest line is in the game. I don't think so. Now, I think when we zone over here, it's going to be daytime. I think generally when it's nighttime in AVP, it's daytime in Thronefast. Yep. Now, question is, what time of day is it? 8 a.m. What we'll do is we'll go to Avelia, and then we'll jump shards and see if it's a different time of day over there. The wild spells? There are so many places in this zone you can climb to. So many places, and hardly anybody goes because nobody focuses on their climbing skill. Long run just to get access to Black Rose Keep. Or I shouldn't say access. Access to the quest line. Yeah, it's going to be crazy when they get to the point where they remove the shards. And then increase the player cap. Good luck. I'll tell you guys one thing. When the game launches, like when they hit their 1.0, do not focus on camps. Focus on crawling. This is the dock. Now, as you approach the dock, salt water and soaked lumber pervades the air. Now that's all it says. So now we're going to jump shards. There's only one shard on an EU. Yeah, that's because of the population. If your guys' population was close to max, they would have another shard unlocked. But unfortunately, Stormona is the only server that has enough population for an additional shard. None of the other servers spin up a shard. Black Moon used to until most of the players left that server. But Stormone is the only one now that spins a shard up because it hits its population cap almost every night. And I believe the population cap is 750. Oh, lockout. We have to wait a minute, chat. I'm hoping when we get on the other shard, it'll be later in the day. We need the evening. Well, sir, that's a long time. I thought we'd be in by now. Here we go. Oh, I went in on the same server. You dummy. Don't lock out again. Thank you. Okay. Oh, it's 3 a.m. This might not work. Laura watches you with sharp, unreadable eyes as you approach. This is the perception. So now we're looking for Lauro. Where's Lauro? Lauro! Oh, Lauro, what are you doing here? You Jacques? I am. He glances over both shoulders before stepping in close. Didn't think you'd show. That crate? It never made it past the deckhands. He jerks his chin in the direction of the barrow dark. Saw 5 of them. No doc... Why isn't that scrolling? Okay, that's broken. That's supposed to scroll, please. Anyways, so this wouldn't be here unless you heard the conversation, came here, got the first trigger, waited till nighttime, got that trigger, and then this guy spawns and you go into this dialogue. So he points to... Okay, so this game will never hold your hand and tell you directly where to go, but the quest dialogue you have to pay attention to. So never skip text, because they've got a funny way or a gray area of directing you. This is the important part. He jerks his chin in the direction of the barrow dark. That tells me right now that I should probably go to the barrow dark. Now, he also says, I saw 5 of them, no dock tags, moved like they'd done it before, slipped the guards, carted it right off the vessel, quiet as fog. Who does that? Rogues, thugs, bandits. There happens to be a bandit structure inside the barrow dark. So we hit OK. And we go to the barrow dark. Ignore this. That always pops up when you approach the well. This guy has a special dialogue thing too, but they don't have it worked out. Joppa typed a bunch of text on that guy like months ago. It just never did anything with it. It's interesting though. It's called a mysterious traveler. It's specifically designed to trigger when a monk goes by. So when you run by, he'll make a random comment that has nothing to do with you. But if a monk runs by, he recognizes the monk, and hopefully the monk goes and clicks his dialogue. But again, it doesn't do anything at this time. So all the way up here in the back is the Barrow Dark. This is where you start if you're an ogre, a dark mirror, or a dwarf, I believe. Alright, man. It said Rogue's Den. You can ignore that. That's a bug right now. Anytime you enter a specific region, it comes up and says the Rogue's Den randomly. It's broken. So, we've entered the Barrow Dark. So from the Barrow Dark, you're going to run down here, I believe, to the left? I think. Nope. We're looking for the Dark Traders. Nope. Dark Trader. There we go. So, we're going to mosey over here. We're going to step inside this building. And there's a Korath Malice. Touch that crate again and you'll leave the Barrow Dark in pieces. That's not a threat. So he mentions the crate that they just took from the dock that we got the dialogue. So now you talk to him. It says here, you've unlocked a faction called the Blood Phantoms. God, what's the next step? I don't remember the next step. Do we come out? No. Oh, I missed a step. Oh, I know what I missed. I know what I missed. So that dialogue that didn't scroll, the text down at the bottom tells you to go back and talk to your masters, your people, those two guys back in Demeth. I forgot, so we have to go all the way back there. Yeah, he says the same thing. Yeah, so if we go back, thankfully I'm bound there. Again, I've only done this once when we were figuring it out. It's been a minute, so I'm a little rusty. But I believe one of those two NPCs is now going to be hailable, meaning that when we mouse over it, we're not going to get the mouse cursor, we're going to get the little speech bubble, I think. And we're going to inform them about what we found out at the dock, and then I believe they're going to send us back to the Barrow Dark. So we come back here. There we go. Stefano. So the shipment was intercepted and heading toward the Barrow Dark. That's a place you don't walk into unless you've lost your mind, or your life doesn't mean much to you. If the Dark Traders are involved, then Jacques is as good as dead. And the shipment? Lost. maybe worse. But hey, if you can get it back, I won't ask how you did it, and I'll certainly make sure you're properly compensated. Okay, so you wouldn't know to do that because it just shows the arrow. So, it's meant to mislead people. So you might end up figuring out that you had to come back here on your own, but you come back here and you're like, oh, I don't have any quest dialogue. Now, somebody else might come along and click this first guy and not get anything at all. But then there's going to be the rare person that's going to click Stefano and get his dialogue. Now again, no quest entry, no update, but you've advanced the quest line. So now it wants. So I can't run all the way back because it's going to take too much time. It's already 12:30, and I've got to end the stream and go to bed because I have to work in the morning. But pay attention when you're in this game, because you never know what you're going to miss. You never know what's going to be staring you right in the face. Anyhow, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed your time here. Tomorrow is Friday. Yay, it's the weekend for me. I'm not sure what the game plan is for tomorrow. I'm going to try to get some kind of a crawl going. Whether it's Mad Run, whether it's BRK, I don't know. Soloing is fine and dandy, but it's not really what I'm after. However, if the people aren't available, we might do that too. Or I might play something else. I have no idea. Anyhow, you guys have yourselves a good evening or a good day, and I hope to see you guys on the next stream. Take care. Oh, don't say I never showed you nothing.